What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the After Run Bourbon Club, brought to you by Castle on the Hill Productions. I have an incredible guest with me at the bourbon table today. She wasn't really much of a runner until she had patella realignment surgery and was told she probably wouldn't run without pain again. Since that time, she's done over 100 races, including at least 5 Marine Corps Marathon finishes, 1 Marine Corps Marathon 50K finish here in DC. On top of that, she is a huge lover of whiskey and bourbon, and she's the coordinator for the Team Whiskey Valor, part of the Whiskey Valor Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the bourbon table, Raiza Vega.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
How's your day going today?
It's going well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hear you have quite a busy time right now, right?
It's busy. It's the end of the school year.
Yeah.
And then we're moving,
Sure.
renovating the house a little bit,
Okay.
and then hopefully we'll move in the next 3 weeks.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Are you able to get any runs right now, or are you just constantly
I'm running,
working?
but not as many miles as I normally would.
Okay.
There's
yeah.
a lot more housework that's going on than running, unfortunately.
No, absolutely. How about today? Any runs today?
I got in a quick mile this morning before I started, and then tomorrow I am going to get my 3 in that I wanted for the weekend. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. It's a beautiful day today.
It's gorgeous weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. I hope it stays. It's nice not to have the DC humidity.
I know. We got a little preview of that last week, right? And then we had miserable rain for 8 days.
Awful. Yes.
And now gorgeous weather. Great day to be outside.
Yeah. It looks like it'll continue for a few more days, which is a blessing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. The longer we can avoid the humidity, the better. Absolutely.
Agreed.
Well, I'm excited to have you here today. We've actually never met before, which is very cool. Our friend Fogel put us in touch. He was here for a interview for a different podcast, but he was like, "Oh, you two should absolutely talk," and we did, and now we're here.
Yes. Yeah. Fogel's great. I mean, talk about such a strong work ethic of a human being always running and attaining goals.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wonderful.
He is. He's an incredible athlete, incredible, just the dedication that he has to his training is inspiring for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that he started a run club down in Woodbridge, Virginia.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's called the Relentless Miles Club.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That tracks, actually.
Yes. The first meeting of it was last weekend, and then I think they met again this weekend, and he's trying to get something on the book, so it's like once every weekend type thing.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I was there last weekend.
Nice. Yeah. Well, very cool. Well, I'm glad to have you here. I'm excited to get to talk to you about you and about your running journey, and then also the Whiskey Valor Foundation. So you got the shirt going on right there.
Yeah.
As a veteran myself, having done some research into it, it's a very cool foundation, and we'll talk about that later. But for now, we'll get into some bourbon. Actually, I said you love whiskey and bourbon. How much do you love whiskey and bourbon?
I probably have over 200 bottles.
Okay.
And a good portion of them are single barrel picks.
Nice. That's amazing.
That's where I've realized the sweet spots are. I'm like, I don't need to chase the $400 bottle.
Yeah.
I'll just chase some single barrels.
Right. Yeah.
I love those. Like,
Okay.
I feel like that's where you get the most bang for your buck.
Yeah. No, for sure. I don't know that I have any single barrel picks here. I don't think I do. Might have to look into that. How did you get into bourbon and whiskey?
COVID, like half of millennials, I feel like every elder millennial was like, it's COVID. What do we get into?
Yeah.
I had always loved red wine. And somewhere along the way, someone introduced me to an old fashioned.
Nice.
And I kind of just got into, I was like, I like old fashions.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, and I wasn't like huge into whiskey at the time, but I was dabbling in it. Mm-hmm. And that Christmas was the first time that I wasn't going to have my daughter for for a week.
Okay.
So I'm divorced. And so it was the first time for a whole week I was giving up my daughter, and she was 2.5. So it was really hard for me.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I am going to go visit my cousin who lives in Louisville.
Oh, nice.
So I, called him up. I said, can I come out? He's like, yeah, I have to work. And he's like, but like there are like 800 distilleries out here.
Yeah.
Come hang out, go see a couple. And during the day, and we'll do things that night. And I was like, all right, deal. And I went to 16 distilleries.
Oh, wow.
In a week.
That's it. You did the whole trail. That's amazing.
Not quite, but I did do a good portion of the trail in a week.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I was hooked.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
I came home with like 12 bottles.
Wow.
Which isn't a lot when you consider it, but I was teaching at the time, so for a teacher, 12 bottles is like $1 million, all right?
Yeah.
So I just kind of fell in love with it, and it just started to grow, and then I got introduced to different clubs and different groups of people, and it blossomed.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Louisville's the place to be if you want some good bourbon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife, and she's from Louisville, and she's the one that introduced me. So it has been a wonderful perk of being married to her.
I know. I'm really sad. My cousin, I think, is moving.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, dang. There goes my free hotel stay.
Yeah, right.
And it'll be a lot more expensive if he gets to go. I think he's trying to get into a school in Germany for his master's program.
Okay.
So it'll be much more expensive to visit him.
Yeah.
I mean, also
but
quite
still,
fun.
Germany.
Germany, Europe. That's always good too.
Right, yeah.
But it's nice to be like, oh, I have double excuses to go to Louisville. It's really easy to twist my arm to go to Louisville.
Right, yeah.
Because I get to see my cousin, I get bourbon.
Exactly. No. Yeah. All right. Well, shall we get into today's selection? So we're going to start from the inside of the table and work our way out.
Great.
And we'll do one per question about you.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with Buffalo Trace. So Buffalo Trace is a 90 proof bourbon. I always get the vanilla on the nose.
Oh, yeah.
This one is huge with the vanilla scent. Cheers. Flavor profile is vanilla, mint, brown sugar, spice, oak, leather, toffee, and candied fruit.
I do get a little bit of mint with this one.
Right? It's very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's unusual. Usually you don't get the mint with the Buffalo Trace at all.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like surprising. It gives that little bit of like minty, mentholy, like in the back of your throat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah. No, it's
I really like ryes. So a lot of ryes have that mint to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we keep sipping on this one, we're going to go right into your first question, and we're getting a little interesting right off the top here. So, as runners, we're all familiar with the unfortunate feeling sometimes when you're out on a run and your gut starts really messing with you, right? Whether it's your pre-run snack or your fuel that's just not sitting well that day, and so you have to find some place to relieve yourself. And oftentimes that means some pretty crappy toilet paper. Yes. You apparently have a bit of an obsession right now to find the best toilet paper. Tell me about that. How did this come about?
So with the house move, we are now moving to a house that has septic.
Oh, okay.
So it is... The obsession has come about to find the best toilet paper that is also septic safe.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that is where this has come about. I probably know exactly who told you. But yes, that is where this has come from.
Okay. And have you found... Like, how many iterations are of companies and styles and...
Well, it was very interesting because, I have another friend in the same neighborhood, and the whole neighborhood is on septic.
Okay.
And she goes, "Oh, we use Costco," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I started researching it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's technically like septic safe.
Sure.
But it's not great for your septic system. Because Costco actually, there's little pieces of clay.
Oh,
in
interesting.
In their toilet paper.
Huh.
Like, I don't know how that works, but it's there.
Okay.
So if you use Costco, the Kirkland brand toilet paper with septic, you need to make sure you're cleaning out your septic system earlier than most.
Right.
And she is one of those that preventively just does it every 3 years.
Okay.
Because a lot of times you can go like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, nope, that's too much money if something goes wrong. I was like, no. So they crossed that off the list.
Okay.
Immediately Scott was like crossed off the list. I was like, I'm not using sandpaper. No, thank you. You can't use Charmin. Charmin's too thick. It's 3-ply. It doesn't actually break down as easily. Even the 2-ply, they say you can, but it doesn't break down great. And so then you're looking at like Angel Soft and Cotton. There's too much. We could be here like for an hour talking about toilet paper from the amount of research I have done. The end of the story is I picked Cottonelle.
Okay. So you got the one that's good for the septic, but also feels good. And see, I'm very picky too with toilet paper. Like it, not to get too graphic or anything, but it's got to have enough like thickness. It's not going to break apart.
It needs to be soft
enough where it's no, I understand that. And like I said, when we're out on a run and you like just happen to find a porta potty or something, you get lucky. That's that like you could breathe a hole through that thing. It's
so I am very fortunate that I have not. Let's knock on some wood.
Yeah.
I've never had a GI issue running.
Really?
Never.
Wow, that's so lucky.
I don't know how it's possible.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm clumsy and so I just fall half the time. And so God was like, you fall, no GI issues.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
Okay.
So
interesting. Well, that's very lucky.
Yes.
I'm very jealous of that. I have had to hone my pre-running food and drink and fuel over years of trial and error, and I think I've got it down, but every now and then it's still just like it's a fluke. Something happens.
Yeah, no, I've never, even if I've like gone off like what I normally eat for breakfast or nope, never had them.
All good.
Yes.
Wow.
But I definitely have friends who I'm like, oh, I know what you were doing as you come through the woods.
Yeah. And then sometimes like on the mall, like when the bathrooms are closed.
It's very sad. When you're like, especially when you're thinking, okay, I can use the restroom. Like I remember this year from Marine Corps, the lines for the porta potties were just ridiculous. I was like, no, it's not even worth it. I was like, that was just like a nervous, I want to pee type thing. I was like, and then we passed some more porta potties and lines were really long. And I was like, no, I know where there's a bathroom and we're going. And like it came and there wasn't many people who were stopping. It was like a 3-minute wait as opposed to the 20-minute wait in the porta potty line. Everyone in the group was like, that was awesome. It was like, that's always good.
It is good. It's good when you know where that like secret one is.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I've mapped out in my brain every possible spot in and around the mall in DC, and they have now the VIP porta potties. Where you have a phone, you can scan a QR code, and it gives you like 10 minutes. Air conditioned. There's music that plays. It's really nice. You find them every couple little like spots.
Is it toilet paper better?
Toilet paper is better than a normal porta potty. Okay. Still not my favorite, but it's passable, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was interesting for sure. When I got that question from your friend, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be an interesting topic for sure. But I need to know more. I need to know more.
You know about running. Like you have your running group. You literally talk about everything and anything.
Absolutely.
Nothing is off the table.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're in a running club and you guys haven't talked about pooping,
you're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right. Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. Okay. Cool. Buffalo Trace. What do you think?
Buffalo Trace is always a good intro.
Right? Yes. I love it because we're 90 proof. It's a good starter bourbon. Somebody who hasn't had it before and is intimidated by bourbons. A lot of people who sit across the table, they're not bourbon drinkers, so that's a good place to start.
It is. You need to get yourself a single barrel Buffalo Trace.
I have one. That's actually
excellent.
That guy right there with the little sticker on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're unique too.
Yeah. It's the differences are subtle, but they're good. Yeah, for sure.
I like the single barrel ones better.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Buffalo Trace, but when you've been at this for a while, I'm like, okay, and the regular Buffalo Trace doesn't do much, but I do like the single barrels.
Yeah. I'm happy to take Buffalo Trace and just like pour a glass up to here and sip on it for the night. And,
absolutely.
And I'm not worried about the cost or anything. But yeah, definitely the single barrel's a little bit better.
Yeah. Agreed. All right.
All right, moving on to the next one. We have Woodford Reserved Double Oaked. This one is 90.4 proof. And this one on the nose, I get the fruit, the baked fruit.
There's a vanilla in the oak though too.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Feels almost like I'm smelling a pie.
Yes.
Yeah. And the flavor profile for this one is vanilla, honey, chocolate, toasted oak, caramel, spice, hazelnut, and baked fruit. Oh, man. I really do love the double oaked.
It's been a long time since I've had the double oaked.
It's so smooth.
It is good.
Nice and sweet, too. I have a sweet tooth, so it's, yeah.
Oh, I could see that. There was a Barney out in Louisville, actually. They did a double oak picked, and it was so sweet, they called it diabetes. That was the name of their single barrel.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. I like that. All right, question number 2.
Yes.
So in preparing for today, I was scrolling through your Instagram, and I saw that at the start of 2025, you broke your ankle.
I did.
You had to have surgery. Your friend Brenna also mentioned that I should ask you about how you broke your ankle at a ski resort, but you weren't skiing. Are these two things related?
They are related.
Okay, so how did that happen?
Every Christmas we go skiing.
Okay.
Since my daughter's been 5, she's learned how to ski, and now the Christmas trip is go skiing.
Okay.
So we were in Vermont. And it was snowing, and it had been doing this weird thing where it would snow buckets and then rain, and snow buckets and then rain. So of course ice is everywhere. This is 2 nights before we're leaving.
Okay.
So the night before our last full day of skiing, and probably would have been the best day of skiing.
Yeah.
Which is the part that hurt the most. It was like, oh, I missed the best day of skiing. Because it had snowed like 14 inches.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, a lot of it had come in overnight too.
Yeah.
So that was why we couldn't go to the ER the night that it happened. We had to wait the next day.
Dang.
So we went to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And I specifically remember going, hey, Mom, there's some ice around. Be careful. And she's like, I got it. I'm good. I'm like, okay. And then we leave the same restaurant. And, we're all just walking. And I hit a small patch of ice directly on stairs, too. It wasn't like anywhere else. It was on stairs. And the stairs had a metal covering.
Yeah,
so my ankle hit perfectly on the metal.
Ouch.
It hurt.
Yeah.
Lots of curse words come out of my mouth. Lots of them. And specifically, I remember my mom going, you didn't have to curse so much. So the next day, as we're in the ER, and the physician assistant's like, yeah, you're gonna need surgery. We're casting you. You're going to call your doctor back home.
Yeah.
And then I told her, yeah, I got to curse. Worth it. So yeah, I did what's called a what is it called? Trimaliar fracture, where you do your tibia, fibia, and I didn't do my ligaments.
Okay.
Because of the way I do it, but that's what it's classified, and you usually do all 3.
Yeah.
Oof. And so I had a clean break on the tibia, luckily, so they didn't touch it.
Yeah.
And then they had to put the fibula back together, and I have a plate and some 8 screws.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I was like, I'm trying to become the bionic woman on my right side.
Yeah.
I had the knee surgery, and it was crazy. It was 20 years prior.
Yeah.
To the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. I went from 1 screw 20 years later. I added 8 and I'm
more.
like,
Yeah.
so when I'm 60, what's going to happen to me? I'm like, shoulder, hip, which one are we doing?
Yeah, hopefully not hips, because that's terrible.
I know, it's frightening, but I'm just like, I was like, maybe we can break this, like every 20-year thing, like bubble wrap me for a year.
Yeah.
But this is where my brain goes. I was like, all right.
Oh man, so how long were you down for?
So I had an absolutely wonderful orthopedic surgeon who like reads a ton and was like, the quicker you get some movement and weight bearing, the faster you're going to heal.
Yeah.
So I had surgery January 14th of 2025. In April, I was attempting to run my first mile.
Oh, wow.
A lot of run walking for a while.
Sure.
And so...
It's a quick turnaround, though.
Yeah, it was very quick. But I was eager to, get back to running and to get back to just movement. Being confined was horrible.
Yeah.
I hated it. And it's from your right foot. You can't drive. Like, at least if it was my left foot, I could have driven, right?
Yeah.
But with the right foot, you can't drive. No. So, my mom had to move in. So no
it was
cursing. Great for your, your morale to be like, I'm back in high school.
Yeah. No cursing around the house. None of that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, mom moved in. I actually gave her my bedroom.
Okay.
I took the guest bedroom because the guest bedroom meant less stairs for me.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's good.
So I lived in the guest bedroom for 2 months, and then March time frame, I couldn't drive, but then we switched bedrooms because I could start doing the stairs by then.
A little more mobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Mm-hmm. And then did you have any races that you had planned that you were like bummed that you were going to miss out on, or?
Well, I couldn't do Cherry Blossom, obviously. There was no way. So I got rid of that one. And then the one that I had planned and I did complete was Marine Corps.
Okay. Good.
Not my fastest time. It was by far my slowest time, but I completed it. And that was the only goal, was I just wanted to complete it.
Yeah.
And so I did.
No, given that you were coming off of an ankle injury, to be able to run a marathon in the same calendar year is pretty impressive.
So I did Army 10 miler 2 weeks prior.
Yeah.
Everything felt great.
Good.
And then, Marine Corps.
Nice.
So it was good.
Yeah.
I was happy.
Awesome.
I was very happy to finish.
I bet. Yeah. Yeah. No, I have also never broken a bone. So, very, very cautious, especially now that I'm a little bit older. And I have a race in August that I'm now training for. So I'm trying to make sure avoid any injuries.
Which race?
It's the Sydney Marathon.
Oh, you're going over. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So that's training. I've been training now for like 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks.
Get your hills in.
Oh, I've been doing a lot of hill repeats.
Good.
Yeah, a lot of hill repeats. My coach is like, we're going to do hills every week. And I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds like fun. Yeah.
You have to with Sydney.
No, it's the hilliest major to date. And then I was looking at the elevation profile. I don't think there's a single flat mile in the entire race. So, it'll be... My quads will be unhappy with me the rest of that trip.
Yes.
But
it'll still be fun.
I'll be in Australia. So,
it's super fun. I've been to run. Yeah. Actually, I did run a 10K, but not in Sydney. I ran it in Brisbane.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to go to Brisbane after, just for a little vacation time. So
nice.
Do Brisbane, do the Gold Coast.
Do you see Steve Irwin's Zoo?
Yeah, no, I've been there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I was there 20 years ago for the Navy. So we did 3 stops on that trip. We did Sydney, Brisbane, and then Cairns on the way out.
Oh, nice.
So, And I got to go to the Steve Irwin Zoo then, and it was like right after he had died, so it was still very fresh. Like there were still a lot of memorials to him around the zoo, but yeah, it was still a very good time. I'm excited to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feed all the kangaroos.
Feed the kangaroos and I didn't hold a koala last time I was there.
You can there.
I know you can. I have been told that, actually not told, I think somebody who I was there with on the ship got peed on.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because they'll just start peeing while you're holding them.
Mine did not. Thankful for that.
Yeah. But
they're heavier than you think they are.
Yeah.
That is what I will say.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. And they're probably like, I imagine they're just like stocky. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you are very fluffy, but you are way heavier than I expected.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to hold it this time. We'll see. I don't know. Play it by ear. All right, moving on to number 3. This one is the Town Branch Maple Barrel Stout. It's a 94 proof. Somebody told me that this tastes like, or that smells like a cherry Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't taste like Dr.
It doesn't.
Pepper. Okay. I'm not a Dr. Pepper fan.
Yeah, just the smell. Yeah, but it's good. And the flavor profile for this one is maple, cocoa, brown sugar, and cherry.
It tastes better than it smells.
Yeah. It's still very cherry forward, though. I feel like it's more not like a maraschino cherry, but like a good old-fashioned cherry, like a boozy cherry.
I'm almost getting like a toffee toward the end of it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not bad, though.
No. Yeah, I like Town Branch. They're in Lexington.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're also, I think they started as a brewery, so
They did.
Yeah.
They actually have a alcoholic root beer. That's delightful.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't try it when I was there.
Oh,
so.
If you like root beer,
Yeah.
you should try it. It's delightful. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Next time I pass through, I'll have to try it out. Okay. So, question number 3.
All right, I'm ready.
I hear you're a big Disney person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a big Disney person.
Yeah. You've run, from what I could find on the internet, at least 16 Disney races.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I've never counted that.
Yeah.
That's probably low, actually, now I think about it.
Yeah.
Because if you think about a weekend.
So you could do 3 to 5 races in a weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're probably thinking like 16 weekends.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I did not verify if it was just the
usually
distance or the weekend.
Yeah, because usually if I would go, like, it's Princess Weekend, I would run the 5K, 10K half.
Right.
When they did the Star Wars races, which were my favorite, and I'm still a little bitter that they don't have them.
Oh, they got rid of them.
Yeah, they do a springtime surprise now. It's not as good.
I did see a reel or a TikTok about this, how they like show the outline of the princess and they're like, this is the princess for this race, but you don't know until closer to the race.
Right. Like so my favorite of the series, I used to run the princess races with one of my best friends. Because she loved them.
Yeah.
But the Star Wars ones and Wine and Dine Weekend were my favorites.
Yeah.
And then if we had to think about my absolute favorites, it's actually the Paris races.
Oh, interesting.
Which they didn't bring back after COVID. But that was such a really like unique experience because for the half marathon especially, the half marathon you run through both parks and both parks are like they are in Disneyland where they're next to each other.
Yeah.
So you get half your miles there and then they literally send you out into the countryside.
Oh, wow.
And you literally run through a like what you think of when you think of like the French countryside.
Yeah.
And then you run down this cute, quaint little like village to a pond, run around the pond, and then up the hill, and then back.
Yeah.
But it was just like so cool because you're like, I just was at Disneyland Paris, and now I'm in the countryside.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because Disneyland Paris is not next to Paris. It's like 40 minutes outside the city.
Okay, yeah. I have not been to that one. That's the only Disney I haven't been to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been to the one in Hong Kong, the one in Japan, and then of course California and Florida.
Yeah.
I think those are the other four, right?
There's the new one. Well, it's not that new, but it's there's Hong Kong, there's Japan, and there's the one that has the brand new. It's where Tron came from. I am blanking. It's in China.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't been to mainland China.
Yeah,
so.
it's in China. I'm trying to think of the city. Why am I blanking?
To Beijing?
Shanghai. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Shanghai. Why could I not remember that? Yes.
All right. Yeah.
So Shanghai, that is where the original Tron roller coaster came from. That's what got brought down to Disney World.
Yeah.
They have supposedly like the best Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, interesting.
Wow. It's like state of the art. It's supposed to be amazing.
Okay.
Disneyland Paris, though, has the creepiest haunted mansion.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
feel like that would be, that feels very French.
Yes. I like it. It's different. It's unique. But I really do like that park.
Yeah.
It's a really nice park.
Okay. Very cool.
But yeah, those races are really fun. Have done a lot of the Disney races over the years. They've gotten incredibly expensive, though.
Yeah.
So I've kind of pulled back from them as the prices increased and kind of started doing other races.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad did the Disney World Marathon when I was 12, so that was like 30 years ago. And that was before like marathons were huge. I think it was one of the first Disney World marathons. So we got to go do that. And we were walking around the park afterwards, and he was wearing his finisher medal, and every single character came up to him to look at his medal.
Oh,
so I got to, as a 12-year-old, it was great because I got to meet all the characters because they were coming up to him and they're like grabbing his medal and looking at it. And then they would take a picture and I'd get their signature.
It's like the dream.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yeah, it was great. What is your favorite Disney character?
Olaf.
Olaf.
I like warm hugs.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's cute.
Olaf is without a doubt my favorite Disney character. Everyone knows it. My phone case is Olaf. I just love how wholesome that character is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like we need a lot more of that in the world.
No, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, Olaf's a great character. Josh Gad is a great person.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Yeah.
I'm excited because they're making a new one.
Oh, I hadn't heard that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, third one's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
I wasn't a huge fan of the second one. It felt like it didn't have the same magic as the first one.
It wasn't as good.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good. But it had its moments.
It did. Yeah.
But the first one was better.
Definitely.
As we know, sequels can miss the mark.
Yeah, for sure.
Usually they're not as good as the first one. Like, actually, Inside Out 2, I felt like was one of the only movies that was better than the first one.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, did I watch Inside Out? Oh, I did. Yeah, because anxiety was in that one.
Yes.
Yeah. That one gave me anxiety.
But I felt like that was actually one of the few that was better than the original.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Usually they're still good, but they're not better.
Yeah. No, I feel you for sure.
Yeah.
Going back to the Disney races for a second. So I know people don't go to the Disney races necessarily to like run fast because there are stops along the course.
Yes.
What is the longest time that you have spent on a Disney course?
Way too long, in fact. So I have a Disney group. They, and this was back in 2019, so this is pre-COVID.
Okay.
So 2018, 2019, we did something in the group. Basically, we did fantasy.
All right.
So you had your lead, and then you had your team, and you got to pick which players were on it. It was definitely done as like draft style.
Sure.
It was, and you got points for different things.
Okay.
Being on the course.
Yeah.
So much so that Disney came to us after the 2019 one and said, please don't ever do this again. They said, you're done. Very politely.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason why they did that was in 2019, you would get, I forget how many points it was, if you waited until the last person in our group came to the finish line and you all crossed together.
Okay.
So there was like a group of 30 of us crossing together. So this meant that there was probably, 20 of us who have stopped our watches and are now in Epcot for an hour or so, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Drinking, eating, trying to rack up as many points as possible, creating chaos. Because you got points for every ride you rode, every character stop, every drink you drank.
Oh, interesting.
If we did the scavenger hunt. So there were 21 character stops that year. I did every single one.
Okay.
If you look at the results, I am in the bottom 5. I almost hit 8 hours.
Wow.
I got my money's worth.
Yeah, you did.
I got my money's worth.
Oh my gosh. 8 hours. I mean, I guess you were like riding rides and drinking.
I mean, the first ride you can ride is in Animal Kingdom. It's Everest. So you hit up Everest, and in each character line, depending on where you are in the corrals when you first start, they can grow dramatically. Those races, there's a very big difference if you are in the first few corrals compared to the back.
Yeah.
I will say it's dramatically different. Like the first few corrals, you can have character stops that are 5-10 minutes. And the back, those can go up to 45 minutes long.
That's wild.
So it's extremely different.
Yeah.
So, it is a different race for backpackers.
Sure, absolutely.
That was 2019, almost 8 hours.
That's crazy.
But I had so much fun.
I bet.
That was one of my favorite races.
Nice. No.
Yeah.
It sounds like an incredible time.
It was just
Incredible
so much
experience.
fun. Yeah. And if I look back at my photos, like there's different. Every character stop is different people in it, and it's all people from this running group.
Nice. Very cool.
So
sounds like a great running group. Honestly.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, Disney was like, never again, never. Please stop. So yeah, we talk about a group that changed some rules.
Sure.
We were there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's iconic, honestly. Incredible.
It was really fun.
Okay. Wow. I don't know how we're going to top that, but we're going to try with bourbon number 4. This is Colonel E.H. Taylor, small batch, bottled in bond. 100 proof. And for me, on the nose, I get the orange, the citrus. And the flavor profile is caramel corn, butterscotch, oak, licorice, cherry, orange, and spice.
That orange and citrus comes out on the palate as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely think it's the most predominant.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I get a little bit of baking spices too, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, E.H. Taylor, they do good products.
Absolutely.
Buffalo Trace does good products.
Yeah.
They're solid.
Absolutely. I mean, I got 3 Buffalo Trace products on the table right now, so it's definitely one of my top distilleries for sure.
It's a fun one, especially if you can get some of the ones that are more of like a history lesson about like the different aspects of it.
Oh,
we were there in January, and we actually did the E.H. Taylor tour.
Okay.
And so that was really interesting.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah. It's crazy how quickly they were able to come back after their flooding.
Yes.
Right?
And what's crazy is to see the flood mark.
The mark, yeah.
That is what was truly, I was like, wow.
Yeah. I remember seeing the pictures and like the entire, that first building that you walk into to get your wristband, couldn't even see it, all underwater.
Yeah, the entire gift shop.
Yep, all that.
Yes.
It was crazy. And then for them to turn around and it looks just, I think it looks more beautiful than it did before.
They have a good system.
Oh, they do.
They know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a reason why they're the most recognizable bourbon brand on the market. Absolutely. And one of the most sought after as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They know what they're doing.
They do. Absolutely.
That doesn't mean I think they're the best on the. I think there's some that are better.
Yeah. But they're great.
They're consistent,
That's a good way to put it.
Which is the most important thing.
Yes.
You know what you're getting with the Buffalo Trace.
Absolutely.
products.
Absolutely.
They're consistent.
Yeah, they have it down to a science for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Brenna also told me that you have a spirit animal and that there is a very specific answer to this question. I actually think that Brenna might be upset with you if you don't answer it correctly. So, what is your spirit animal?
It better be a raccoon.
That is the second answer.
Or the squirrel.
No. She said specifically trash panda, which
is a raccoon. Okay.
Yes.
Brenda was going to say the squirrel or the trash man, but it is definitely my raccoon. Yes.
Okay.
The raccoon is my spirit animal. Yes.
All right. Why do you identify with a raccoon so much?
They're unhinged. Let's be completely honest. Raccoons do not care.
They don't.
They do not give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear.
Yep.
And I love that. I love that they're just like, I don't care. I am just going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons I love them. Also, they have some of the best viral videos all over social media.
Yeah.
I mean, in Virginia, we had our lovely alcoholic
saw that
raccoon
passed out in the bathroom.
Made national national news.
Mm-hmm.
Coming through the window. He drank a bunch of scotch, apparently.
Yeah.
The amount of memes and fun things that came from that drunken raccoon near Richmond was absolutely epic.
No, it was great.
Yeah. And there was a lot of good, too. There was, like, shirts, and it went to the animal shelter, and so there was, one of the school districts in the area even picked it up and had fun with it.
Nice.
There was a lot of fun things that came from the drunken panda or trash panda.
Yeah.
But yes, I love raccoons. I'm in townhouse now. There's no raccoons. I'm moving back to an area that has some woods, and I'm like, how do I feed them so that they come? Mm-hmm. I'm like, yes. Yeah.
No, I have seen some videos of like people domesticating raccoons, which is interesting.
I don't need to domesticate them. We can't do that in Virginia.
Okay.
You need permits.
Yeah.
But I would love just them to frolic in my backyard and be like, hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is because of a raccoon that I had to get rabies shots.
Oh
no! When I first moved to Virginia in 2016, I moved here from California, stationed here for the Navy. I'd been here like a month.
Okay.
And my ex and I were we were living down near Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
So we were going to come up here and spend the day in the city. I was putting my daughter in the back seat of the car, getting her all buckled in her car seat. I feel something grab my calf, and then I feel a bite on my shin bone. And I like jump back, and I'm like, ow, something just bit me. And the raccoon pokes his head out of underneath the car, was clearly sleeping under the car that night.
Oh.
And he was just like, hey. And then a second one pokes its head out. They both walk out to the car behind our car and disappear under the car. I look at my leg and I'm like, oh, it definitely bit me, but I don't see any broken skin. There's no blood. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to go. We're going to go have fun in DC as planned. We get up here, we go to a coffee shop, and I'm looking at my shin again, and there's 2 tiny little red dots on my shin bone. I'm like, well, I'm going to need a rabies shot. Still spent the day in DC. Had a great time. Like, it was fine. But when I got back to the base and went to the hospital, they were like, you need what? You got bit by what? They're like, how did that happen? Were you playing with a raccoon? I was like, no, why would I do that?
Exactly. Like I love raccoons.
Yeah.
I don't need to play with them.
Right, yeah,
Like if I, am 60 and somehow, am rich. Oh yeah. Raccoon sanctuary without a doubt.
Sure.
Like get all the permitting, do all the licensing, do everything. And oh yeah. That would be like ultimate, like have reached peak in life. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also know like how dangerous it can be.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I don't love them.
No. They're cute.
Yeah.
For sure. And they're interesting and
They're like an unhinged toddler.
Yeah. That reminds me of the video of the raccoon opening the trash can door.
Oh yeah, yes. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm here. What you got?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah. No. After I had gotten bit and because of the trauma, the vaccine was worse than the bite.
Oh, absolutely. I've heard the rabies vaccines are horrible.
Yeah. So I didn't love trash pandas for a little bit.
Understandable.
But I've grown to appreciate them.
Yeah. See, if I had already gotten the if I ever get bit by one and that happens to me, I'm like, all right, I'm immune. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's play.
And that is nice about the vaccine. It's good for life. So
right?
Yeah, I cannot get rabies. Yeah. So actually, I've never had a spirit animal, so I was looking this up for myself last night. So I was like, what would be my spirit animal? And then because I'm Mexican, I was like, well, let's look at because I know there are spirit animals within Mexican native culture, and turns out that mine, based on my birthday, are probably like a falcon or a lizard. So I think I might liken myself to a falcon. That might be my spirit animal.
There you go.
That's all thanks to you now that I have a spirit animal. So.
Spirit animals, yeah. Well, I mean, I would say I picked it. I think the raccoon actually picked me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It just happened to be I was like, oh, I've always liked raccoons and I always think they're cute. And then I forget what happened and I kept seeing more videos and of course they're really cute. So they kept getting posted and then everyone's like, okay, you now have this obsession. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess it is kind of an exception at this point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. So does that mean that you get a bunch of raccoon related gifts every year from your friends for a birthday or just if they're out and about traveling, they're like, oh, look at this little
not normally,
okay.
But I will say I have gotten my first one.
Okay.
And it was for Christmas. And my nephew was out at an antique shop.
Oh.
And they saw, and it's obviously handmade. It's heavy.
Yeah.
Someone created and made a clay cement. It's wood and the raccoon's peeking out of its hole and
That's
it lives
cool.
on my front porch.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I did get, I guess I've gone to. One of my friends was at the Occoquan fair that they do. And she saw it, walked by it and was like, oh, I don't know. And then she walked by again. She said, yeah. And it is a little plastic, trash can.
Yeah.
And the lady, crocheted a raccoon, a lovely trash panda, to go in it.
Oh, nice.
And it sits on my desk.
That's cute. Very cute.
It's very cute. I love it.
No,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes. It's very cute.
Nice. All right. Well, we're coming to the end of the tasting here, and we're going to finish currently. So, like I said, 3 Buffalo Trace distillery bourbons up here. Of them, Blanton's is my favorite, and that's what we're going to finish with today. Blanton Small Batch. 93 proof. Flavor profile is vanilla, citrus, butterscotch, honey, caramel, nutmeg, and baking spices.
So why is Blanton's your favorite?
I find it to be, again, I have a sweet tooth, right?
Okay.
So it is sweet and it is smooth. You don't really get that like burn that you do from some bourbons. Like the first time I had E.H. Taylor, I was like, oh, that's going to put hair on my chest. Now I've gotten used to it. It doesn't burn as badly, but the first time compared to when I had Blanton's for the first time. And you know, that being said, my very first bourbon was Angel's Envy. So that also a finished bourbon, very sweet finish to it. I think I just kind of like resonate with the sweeter side of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also like the tops too. So I'm a collector, obviously. So
yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So do you have all of them yet?
So I have all of them. Most of them are still in the bottle.
Okay.
But I have at the very top there a stave.
You have the stave, yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting there. And then my friend went to Japan last year and brought me back a Japanese bottle. So
the red is really good.
Yeah, it's
better
very
than the
good.
black one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the red.
Okay.
I actually like the red better than the normal
one.
ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I found it to be also a little bit kind of like the...
But it's less sweet. So
yeah, it's less sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it had like that cherryness to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think I probably gravitate towards ones that aren't as sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the beautiful thing about bourbon is that there's something for everyone.
Exactly. That's what I tell everybody who sits across the table, and they're like, "You have so many. Why do you need so many?" It's like they're all different.
There's not one bottle the same. Mm-mm. Like even if you get the Blantons, like the regular, even though they're very consistent, there's small differences.
Yeah.
Even with Buffalo Traces.
I mean, it's all part of the distillery process is really dependent on the weather and how much ebb and flow in the casks they get. You know, how cold it is, how hot it is that year, whatever. So
exactly.
Yeah. So okay. So last question. Yes. Again, the reason we connected was through our friend Fogel.
Yes.
And your involvement with the Whiskey Valor Foundation, which is an organization that raises funds and awareness through community events and partnerships to support veterans and their families, promote mental health and responsible drinking initiatives, and reduce DUIs in the military community.
Yes.
So tell me what you do for Whiskey Valor and all the work you do with them.
So for Whiskey Valor, I am in charge of Team Whiskey Valor. Mm-hmm. So, Team Whiskey Valor, we use, running races, our endurance races, to fundraise for our initiatives. Yeah. So, this year we had Coast Guard Marathon, which already has occurred. Mm-hmm. And then we have Air Force Marathon weekend. So there's a 10K half marathon for that. We have Army 10 miler, we have Marine Corps, we have Space Force. Okay. So there are distances for everyone, anything from a 10K all the way up to the marathon distance for anyone who wants to fundraise for our initiatives. And so you did mention them. Our two big initiatives is our ride shares. Mm-hmm. So we are a fairly new organization. We will hit 2 years August of this year.
Okay.
So, it always takes a little bit of time for money to come in to solidify things. So this year is the year that we've really hit the ground running with our rideshare initiative.
All right.
We truly believe that no military member, active or retired, when they're attending events, should get a DUI on the way home. And unfortunately, DUIs are very prevalent amongst the military.
Yes.
Most military events involve drinking.
Yep.
Let's be honest. If you've ever attended a ball,
absolutely,
lots of drinking.
Yeah.
So we've made it possible that we have vouchers for members to use to get home from events. Nice. Like we sponsored we have sponsored a few different units. Mm-hmm. We did the CB's ball.
Okay.
we actually did a single barrel pick for CBs, and those went to help offset the cost of the ball, and then we gave them rideshare vouchers so that they could get home safely.
That's awesome.
And so that is one of our major initiatives. Our second major initiative is our mental health awareness, and we do that through sometimes small gatherings, but we have 2 large retreats every year, and the first of the 2 retreats this year is actually happening right now. It's starting.
Oh, cool.
So we have a group of 18 people who are out in Colorado. They are going to Big Fish.
Okay.
They are running the retreat for us. Obviously, our people are there too. But they spend 5 days dealing with things that they don't get to deal with.
Okay.
And the goal of that is that they come home better than what they went.
Yeah.
I get to, be vulnerable, and talk about some of those things that you normally talk about. And then at the end of that, they leave Big Fish. They spend 2 days in Denver. And one of those days is actually they get to go to Onyx and Amber Distillery, and they get to pick a single barrel pick.
Nice.
The proceeds of that single barrel, when it comes out, will then help fund the next retreat for next year.
Cool.
And then our second retreat is in the fall, and it's actually in Equine, out in Montana.
Wow.
So we have 2 retreats, and those are absolutely the vets that go on those, no expenses. We pay for everything.
Right.
So we use, like I said, our fundraising efforts through our endurance events to help fund these things.
That's very cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our goal is, to, bring in lots of money and make it so that we can, be very well known. And that way, if an active duty member or a retired member is like, okay, let me not make a stupid mistake, can just reach out and be like, here we go. Here's your voucher. Get home safe.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Yeah.
So, and then we also, we do preach about responsible drinking and, if you need help, we have, therapists that we know that are willing to help members. And so it's not just, we're using whiskey to shove down people's throats. It's more of a way to open up and start the community and start the dialogue.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be all or nothing.
Okay.
There's that middle ground.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of people forget, there is middle ground, and you can use it in a great way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think one of the best things about whiskey is the whiskey community. And if you know about, you said you're Navy, so the military community is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So, if we can have a glass of whiskey and talk about things that have been hard and talk about, things that have been bugging you. And, if we need help, we can get you the help. It's a nice segue.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, we have done a few distillery tasting series where a distillery will come out and they host a tasting, but it's also coupled with, we did entrepreneur leadership at one. We did mental health awareness at one. The one in August that's actually going to be here in DC, we're going to be putting together care packages for military men and women who are overseas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to give you the information. You got to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely let me know. I'll definitely be there. Looking into the Whiskey Valor Foundation and everything you guys are doing, it's absolutely incredible. I was a junior sailor. There weren't ride shares back then. So
no.
I know a lot of people who got DUIs and that pretty much ended their military service.
Yes.
Now with ride shares being so, prevalent and readily available, there is no reason why DUI should be a thing anymore.
Exactly.
And the fact that especially for the junior military who sometimes are struggling financially, they're making some poor financial decisions. So it can be hard to decide whether you're going to make that smart decision to order a ride share. Having that option to use your service and get a voucher for that is amazing.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why we've done it, you know, especially like a newly enlisted, they don't make a lot of money. And if you have a service like this, then there's no reason for DUIs to occur.
Exactly. Exactly.
And as you said, like DUIs in the military pretty much end your career.
Yeah.
And that's if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Because the worst case scenario is you've killed yourself or killed someone else.
Exactly.
So, I mean, there's no winning when it comes to drinking and driving.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why we do what we do.
Yeah.
So Team Whiskey Valor, we have our runners. They help raise funds so that we can do these services.
Amazing. That's so incredible.
And then one of the fun things we get to do is we partner with... Some of our, we do single barrel picks.
Right.
We did 19 last year.
Okay.
We're on track, I think, for like over 25 this year. Some of them help, give us money toward ride shares or wellness retreats.
Yeah.
But a lot of times what we do is we're partnering with another veteran nonprofit.
Okay.
And those proceeds go to that nonprofit.
Nice.
So this year in March, I got to go out to Louisville and I got to do an Old Forester pick.
Nice.
And that is actually with the Irreverent Warriors chapter here in DC.
Okay.
And that bottle's coming out, I think, in the next month.
All right. Very nice.
Banana bread.
Oh, interesting.
You probably would like it. It's banana bread in a bottle.
Okay. What is it? This Noah's Mill. That's very banana forward. And I really do like that one. I'm not usually a fan of banana flavor.
Okay.
But every now and then, like that one, it does actually hit. So I would definitely be interested in a banana bread bourbon. So
yeah. You would have really liked our Evernorth pick. It's called creme brulee.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was right up your alley.
I would have loved that
if I
for
would
sure.
know, I'll have to get you a sample of it.
Okay.
When I unpack everything. But it's great. So my dad is an Army vet.
Okay.
And so that's where my affiliation comes into this.
Yeah.
And so it's a wonderful community. It's a way for me to give back to our military women and men. And, I feel like we don't do enough to support.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of a fun way to support. And make new friendships. And I love it.
No, it's great. It definitely feels like the support for military has been a little bit different as of late. And so the fact that there are organizations that are still looking out for the people in the military, I think that's super important. Oftentimes people join the military because they don't really have a whole lot of choice. And I appreciated my time in the service. I did 20 years. I retired. I think it can be a bit of a wake up call for some people who are coming from they've lived their whole entire life in a small town and they get thrown into the machine and it can eat you up and spit you out very quickly. And like you said, there are issues that people need to talk about, and it's important that we continue to support the troops because it is a tough calling sometimes.
Yeah. And I feel like there are a lot of organizations that help when it comes to like a need, like, okay, you need a car or you might need, something for your house. This organization's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we fit a different niche.
Yeah.
But we're definitely looking out for the mental health aspects of it. But then also wanting to make sure that, there is responsible drinking.
Yeah.
That we aren't having DUIs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so important. Like,
yeah.
DUIs don't just affect, our military men and women, they affect all of us.
Sure.
But we figured this is a way to open a door, to have the hard conversations, to get them help. Maybe they come on one of our retreats. And we wanted to make sure our retreats are no cost.
Yeah. It's important.
We didn't want financials to be the reason they don't come.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting because they're literally all flying in today.
That's awesome.
To Colorado and then going out to Big Fish and gonna have a week where they hike and do bonfires and talk about things that they don't normally get to talk about.
No, that's amazing.
And whiskey's not involved until the very end.
Yeah.
When they go on the barrel pick.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's amazing. It's incredible. I'm glad that foundation exists. 2 years. Even though it's just brand new, it's still a lot to put that all together and to be successful enough to be able to do these events that you're taking people out to Colorado and Montana. So clearly there is a need there. There's a desire, and I wish you and the foundation all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I did bring our first single barrel pick.
Yeah.
So,
I'm happy to taste it. I can get a couple of glasses, some clean glasses out here.
I can grab that bottle.
Yeah. All right. So this is your very first single barrel pick
that we did. So yes, barrel pick.
Okay.
So Ironclad is a distillery in Virginia.
Okay.
They are out of Norfolk, but they have an extension site in Fredericksburg.
Okay. Nice.
And they were gracious enough to donate 100% of the proceeds.
Wow.
Of this bottle to us. They were really cool. They even put our logo on the wax seal.
Amazing.
So this was our very first barrel pick. It came out last summer.
Okay. Nice.
And so from the summer until the end of the year, we end up doing 19 of these.
Wow.
And what's really neat is they, put our logo on it, raising a glass for a cause, which is one of our mottos. I'd say our next motto is, 0 DUIs.
Yes. Yeah.
But this is a very interesting pick because it is done with red corn.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I would say that this is probably you're not going to love it. It's not as sweet.
That's okay. I am happy to try all varieties.
But it is a red corn, which is different. Mm-hmm. So it's a different varietal corn. Yeah. It's called an heirloom corn, technically. Yeah. But yeah, this was our very first single barrel pick.
Okay. All right. So got, what is that, 63.5%? So 121.
Yeah, so pour lightly. Yeah. I have to try. Pour lightly. Small pours.
Oh, wow. 121 proof. And I go there. And here. Alrighty. I'll put this up front for the camera to see there. One for you. And thank you for coming on the show. Oh, cheers. Thank you for bringing this. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
It's different.
It's different. Yeah. What is that? I'm getting on the nose there. It's not like it might be baking spice, maybe.
You're going to get, yes. You're going to definitely get baking spice with this one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's got a kick to it.
It does. but it's totally different.
Yeah, it is different.
So they're doing
Yeah.
a lot of experimenting with different heirloom varietals of corn.
Sure.
We did another pick with them. How can you not? They were our first. We went back to them and they were like, absolutely. They are amazing. Owen, who owns it and is the distiller, is such a generous human. He's fantastic. He loves what we're doing.
Yeah.
He literally goes, okay, you pick it, I bottle it, you get the proceeds, I'll just keep what it costs, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Which is so generous.
That is.
For some of our other picks, we have to purchase the entire barrel first, which is harder to do when you don't have a huge cash flow coming in, right? And you're still trying to like get rideshare vouchers out to people.
Yeah.
So we're hoping, we get our first like big donor this year. Like it's great that we have all these little all our little donators and our endurance team, but we would love to get like our first big donation.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go, okay, we need to raise this amount, it's crazy is some of these other organizations that are much larger than us, like the Pat Tillman Foundation or Travis Manion Foundation. They raise like $300,000 in a night on some of their events because they're larger, their network, they've been around, that's the dream. Like that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
And then, instead of like a unit coming to us, we can just go to everyone and be like, who needs ride shares?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That would be great.
That's like the dream for us is to be able to, just be able to go and to these bases and just be like, here's ride shares. No one needs a DUI.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's incredible. I remember, luckily for me, like my first post for the Navy was in a small little town called El Centro in the desert of Southern California. There was no place to go out and drink, really. So everything was on base. So I could walk to the on base bar and then walk to my barracks room.
It's the best case scenario. Walking everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's not. I mean, most bases aren't like that. They're in fairly populated areas, and DC's got multiple. It's just. Having that ability to provide ride shares is it's a game changer for somebody, for sure. They can be concerned about how they're going to get home that night, and because of a voucher that they got, they might not have to worry about that.
Yeah. That's our goal. That's our hope.
Yeah.
So I feel like for being 2 years, we've we have done a lot of things nationally, which has been amazing.
It is amazing.
But we want to grow.
Yeah. No, I think it's important. I think you guys have a wonderful mission, and I see great things. Yeah.
We hope so.
Like I said, I wish you guys all the best. It's definitely a need in the community. So, And also the fact that you guys are getting barrel picks, also just the cherry on top.
Yeah.
This is really good. This is good. It's definitely got a kick. It's definitely a little bit of spice on there. But I can taste the difference in the corn. There's still a little bit of that corn sweetness on the back of my palate. But I can tell that it's different. It's not like a traditional like corn.
Yeah. The one we picked this year, we ended up picking 2 actually. We tried 4 and we had such a hard time between 2 that the distiller was like, just take them both. Just take them both. So the first of those 2 is being released later in June. And I'm about to say this month. I was like, nope, we still have another day in May. But being released in June. And that one is sweeter. And you would really like it.
Yeah.
That one's really good. That was unbelievably good.
Okay.
I will be getting a few. I usually don't buy backups.
Sure.
I'm not a backup buyer. Like there's some people who are like, oh, I need a case of this, right? And I'm not a person who usually gets backups.
Right.
I want to back up that one.
Okay.
Yeah. That one's amazing.
Yeah. I've bought a couple that I'm like, no, that I need to get 2 of these. But
I figured when you have like 200 bottles, like it's really like I don't need another, right? Like I'm like, no. So I'm really good about not buying a second, right?
Yeah.
But that one I will definitely be getting a second. And there are a few times where I'm like, oh, it's so sad to see this bottle go. I wish I had a second. I'm like, no. Like, we need to downsize.
But that's the thing. It's like you finish a bottle and then you go and you buy 4 more. You're never downsizing, honestly. Like
I've slowed down incredibly.
Really?
Like, I think this year, if I have this year, calendar year, I know we're at the end of May. I want to say I've probably only gotten 10 or 12. Only, right?
Yeah.
Only.
But
there's people who get 10 or 12 in a month.
Oh, for sure.
Easily.
Absolutely. Yeah. No,
I've turned down a lot. So I'm being very picky. With house move, there's expenses. I was like, no, I'm being very picky.
Yeah. No, I've been trying to limit. I only have so much shelf space, so I'm definitely limiting But we were in Louisville the weekend before Kentucky Derby, and I came back with 3, 5, 7 bottles on that trip. So yeah. And we go back at least once a quarter. So we're talking 28 bottles a year, potentially. Yeah. So I gotta drink more.
I know, right?
Darn.
So something else that's really cool about our single barrel picks is they come with a challenge coin. Oh. I should have brought mine. I just realized. I was like, I should have grabbed them.
Yeah.
They come with a challenge coin.
That's very cool.
Which is really interesting. And they're all different, which is what makes it fun. It's like collecting Pokemon, I feel like. I do not buy all of them, shockingly enough. Even though I am part of it, it's like I can't. I just can't. So I do have most of them. I do have a lot of them, but they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Usually they have on the front side the nonprofit that we are supporting, and then we are on the back side. Or if it's something like, okay, we're partnering with a distillery, and that bottle's going to our rideshare initiative, then it's a distillery on front. We are on the back. No coin is the same.
Very cool.
The organization or distillery that we're partnering with helps to design it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love challenge coins. I have a giant bag full of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to collect more challenge coins and enter the world of Pokemon challenge coins, you have single barrel picks to choose from.
Okay. Now. Yeah. A challenge coin and a bottle of bourbon. I don't know. You can't go wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can always tell you which ones are going to be sweeter than not.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. My wife will not thank you, but I will.
Understood.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we finish, where can people find out more about Whiskey Valor? And also, if they want to follow you on social media, where can they find you?
whiskeyvalor.org. Is our website. We are on all of our socials. Just look Whiskey Valor Foundation, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. I think we're all of them.
Okay. Very nice.
Whiskey Valor Foundation. And for my own private one, it is Vegas_need of miles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing about Whiskey Valor Foundation and about your running journey from
Thanks for having me.
Patella reconstruction to hundreds of races. Like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good journey.
Nice. Amazing. Well, and for everybody at home watching, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. If you like and subscribe, it really does help continue putting this show on. You can follow us on Instagram. We are After Run Bourbon Club, and you can find us wherever you get your podcasts at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and to watch a full video, you can find us on YouTube. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.